Hey you guys, what's up? We're gonna go ahead and get started on your reading. I am offering personal readings. My email will be below. So let's see what's going on. All right. So we need to talk about this. There's something that's been going on with some of you where it's basically like some of you are just literally looking for wholeness or happiness in the wrong things. Or it's basically like some of you just have the wrong mindset. Okay? A lot of you are feeling like, oh, I'll be happy when this happens, or I'll feel content when that happens. And it's just a wrong way of thinking as of right now. Okay? Because you know, some of you, like for example, you could be looking for, you could be looking for a soulmate. This will help my life feel a little better, you know, like I have a little chaos, a little stress in my life. Maybe if I can meet my person, that'll make me feel a little better, a little more whole, you know, less lonely, stuff like that. Or this will lead to my healing. This will lead to me feeling more fulfilled. Okay, or for another example, you know, when I get this job, when I get this amount of money, I'll feel happy, I'll feel less stressed, and maybe that's true, but a lot of you guys are holding yourselves back in regards to the present and the now, because you're always in the future. Okay, so that's something that needs to be worked on. Like, you need to stay in the present in order to become your best self, and it's to even get to where you really want to get right now. So I'm hearing holding yourself back by having that mindset, and maybe some of you didn't even realize you were thinking this way. Okay, so that's really what I'm seeing. But at the end of the day, it's coming from a place of you just simply being annoyed at like waiting in life and being patient in life, not getting what you want out of life, accepting little silly offers in life, whether it's career, relationship, friendships. It's like a lot of you are just getting tired of this energy, and you're like, yeah, I want to boss up, I want this, I want that, I have these goals. And what I'm saying is goals are good, right? But make sure that you're happy and content in the now. That's all I'm saying in regards to that. Okay, some of you are some of you are about to be doing something crazy with finances. We have material world. Some of you people are going to be observing what you're doing and being literally dumbfounded. Okay, I'm seeing something about a fake profile. There can be somebody making fake profiles to look at you now or in the future, and they're watching what you're doing. They're watching what you're doing. This is something that some of you had a fear of going towards. We have fear of going towards this new direction in regards to career and finances. But Spirit's saying that you are literally going to do this. You are going to be doing this. You are going to be doing the damn thing. Okay? So that is really what I'm seeing. Some of you, there's something that's about to blow up or do so well that you never expected it to do this amazing. It's just, yeah, I could expect it to do great, but there's so many things that are about to come in that are just literally, you couldn't even fathom these things. You can't imagine them. You can't understand until it starts happening. And these things are happening for you now. These are things that are manifesting now, okay? Some of you feel like you've in the past, you just left yourself out in the cold. Maybe you weren't taking care of yourself as much. You were allowing certain things, but now it's just like, no, those things are no longer happening. I'm now making that a part of my past, right? So there's just this whole new you. There's this whole new you. And at the end of the day, you're still this giving, loving person, but I do feel like you will cut a chick's or dude's head off. Like, you are in this energy of, yeah, I respect myself, you're gonna respect me too. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's just what I'm seeing here. But you know, some of you who were stressed out about money, wondering about money, trying to figure things out, almost, I don't want to say obsessively, I just want to say that some of you were struggling or nervous about something with finance and career, and it was affecting every area of your life, but most of all affecting your mindset. So that affects everything. So it's like some of you were just overwhelmed with the thought of, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to do it? And it just caused so much anxiety that it actually slowed down your progress. So instead of just Knight of Swords, right? Instead of just going for it, you were then just walking away from it like, this shit is just too much to handle right now. You know, it's like, it's such a big dream, it's such a big goal that it really does scare some of you, and that's normal because we're all human. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, see, that's what I'm, okay, cycles, release. You need to release a certain cycle that you were living in your life, and I feel like that was just those habits and how you felt about yourself. just everything, like literally taking your past self and being like, okay, that's the past, and just separating that from the new you. Okay, so I see that that is exactly what you guys are doing. So this is actually really exciting. Yes, we have big dreams, free will. Please understand that you want to go for these big dreams, these big goals. It's time to make a freaking decision. I'm hearing take the first step, because some of you are overwhelming yourselves so much to the point that you're staying stagnant. Okay, so that's something, that's something Spirit's saying stop. There's some type of negative thought process, or just a thought process that you've had for years, maybe ever since you've been born. Maybe it's just the people you were around, the knowledge that you were given, that gave you this mindset of not lack, but kinda like, this is what you do. You go to college, you go to a 9-to-5, you work your ass off until you retire at 90, or not 90, but whatever. And a lot of you just need to literally erase everything that you've been taught. Spirit's saying, use your intuition, use your intuition. I'm hearing some of you feel like there's just some things in this life that you just feel are wrong, or they're not right. Like feeling like you have to slave or a 9-to-5 and make freaking $15 an hour or $10 an hour. And you're just like, you know what? This isn't right. Like, this just feels wrong. And then you get your check, and then like all the taxes are taken out of it. And it's like, so yeah, I literally see some of you looking at your check or looking at something in regards to taxes or something and being dumbfounded and being like, how is this even okay? How is this even okay? But some of you guys are about to give yourself some type of justice by reinventing your mind first. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. A lot of you guys are about to becoming just more happy, more giddy, more passionate about life. And it's because you're going to be putting in that time and energy towards yourself. And as you do that, you're just leveling up in every aspect. You are about to be in this energy of, I will be happy. I will get my 10 of cups. I don't care what I got to do. Yeah, there's this strength. There's this heavy, heavy energy of strength coming through. Okay? Yeah, some of you guys are using your intuition. You know you've been holding yourself back in some way. And I feel like it has to do with being defensive or fearful towards something. Is it like, you have to ask yourself, why am I not going for this thing? Because it's not just, oh, well, I'm too stressed. It's something more than that. There's something more than that. And I keep hearing lack mindset. It all has to do with your mindset. That's really, it's getting you. It's getting you right now. But like, the thing is, I feel like a lot of you are taking accountability of that and realizing that. So that's obviously the first step. Yeah, see, you guys, there's something, you guys are freaking yourself out. You're like, okay, if I take action towards this career, this financial situation, what if this, there's this, you're hiding behind the tree. You're like, it could work, but what if it doesn't? And it's like, damn, you're so defensive towards going for this or doing something or taking something to the next level. Some of you guys are practicing like law of attraction, manifestation, or your advice is to do that. So if you want to look up the act as if method, I find that method to work very, very well. Okay, but anything, you want to become your best self, it's gonna take work. And a lot of you guys are like, oh my god, work. You know what I mean? But that's the point. Like, you need to be like, I deserve this work on myself. I deserve to put in all this work towards myself. I deserve all these good things within life. I deserve to take care of myself, to pour into myself. So a lot of you guys, you might not be doing these things, and just settling in certain areas. And Spirit's really just pushing you right now. Spirit's saying, get up, dust yourself off. I don't care what you're going through right now. It could be the worst of the worst. Get yourself up and do the damn thing through it, because you're strong enough to do it. You are the only person who's telling yourself, oh, I can't, I can't. It's just, there's something that's going on with the mind right now. So some of you just hold on to this dream of yours or this goal of yours, and not going for it actually makes you feel like shit about yourself. Because you're like, bro, I know I'm going to regret not going for this, but I keep holding myself back. So it's literally a freaking war within yourself. So a lot of you need to make the damn decision, babe. Make the damn decision, because this Ace of Pentacles, it ain't little. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, biggest pentacle in the deck, and it's all a matter of you, your free will, and making the decision to go for this. This is going to be something huge, okay? But the anxiety, a lot of you might deal with anxiety or just this nervousness or just intense stress. Some of you feel like you can't take the freaking stress right now. Yes, yeah, okay. Some of you guys are meant to live some type of lavish lifestyle, new home, new apartment, new shoes, new everything. I'm seeing like luxury items. Like I'm seeing just like, not, this isn't gonna be for all of you, but just for example, like veneers, having a real nice car, being able to just do all of the things that you never, ever thought that you would be able to do. And I'm telling you, the only thing is this mindset. The only thing is this mindset, these negative thoughts. Half of these freaking negative thoughts aren't even freaking yours. Because you know when you wake up and you got some shit to do, right? And then you hear that voice like, I don't want to do nothing today. Right when you get that freaking thought, you need to swipe that shit clean. Literally, something that could also be helpful for you is having that thought and imagining in your mind just a clean swipe, like, psh, it's gone. Because right when you feed into that and you're like, oh my God, like, I feel like shit, you're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do. You're not gonna, So that's where all of this is starting. Like, yeah, and Spirit's saying, listen, you think you're gonna go for something and freaking regret it, you need to stop. You need to stop. Because Spirit's rooting for you, and there's people that are actually wanting to see your gifts, hear about your gifts, even if it's just people being able to witness your growth and being able to be motivated and inspired by that. Like, this is something where you're going to be changing people's lives. And a lot of you aren't even realizing that you're going to be doing this, So it's like there's little things where you could really change someone's life. You go into freaking the store and you give someone a compliment like, wow, you are really kind. There's not a lot of kind people out there. You really got that in you. And that person just like, they light up and like, you know what I mean? And they take that with them. And then they're kind to more people. They go out of their way to be kind to more people, and they're just happy that you complimented them. Like, a lot of you, at the end of the day, I'm just saying, a lot of you can change people's lives in ways that you think are so small and so insignificant. That is not the damn truth. A lot of you are the truth. You are meant to change people's lives. I just keep seeing you feeling like, nah, that didn't change someone's life. Like, that didn't change someone's freaking week. Like, nah. Yeah, it did. And that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's see what else is going here. Mirroring self-worth. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. There's some it's the way you grew up, your family, your friends, the people around you, the people you went to school with, the way they live. Again, you go to the 9 to 5, you live your life in hell, and that's just what it is. Spirit's saying, like, you might have had people say stuff about this goal or this thing that you want to go for, like, that made you doubt it, that made you doubt your self-worth. And it was just them mirroring their own thought process onto you. Like, hey, you want to go for this? You want to go for this? Hey, make sure you have a backup plan. Or, hey, you want to go for this? Well, yeah, I'm just like, there's something in specific with family or like close friends. Just trying to, yes, I see people side-eyeing you. Like, oh, you think you're going to be able to do that? Okay, but make sure you got a backup plan. It's just so like, listen, you can't be telling people what you're about to do, who you want to be, because these people's opinions, for someone who's maybe not in the right mindset, these people's opinions could really very much affect you. So make sure, one, you're not listening to these opinions, but two, don't share your shit, Don't share what you're going for, or just don't really go into it, because I'm seeing really amazing things coming in for you in regards to career and finance, okay? But you just can't listen to what people say or think. Okay, you're about to have some type of huge realization. There's something coming through here. One second. I almost feel like a lot of you have felt like everybody and their mother has screwed you over in some which way, and you are trying to move to calmer waters. It's like right when you're trying to move to calmer waters, something else happens. Someone else screws you over. The most unexpected person screws you over. And you're like, oh my gosh. But I feel like this pain is about to make you into a literal savage. Like a literal savage. These same people are about to watch you glow up. These same people are about to watch you celebrate. Same people that said, you might regret going for that. Oh, maybe you're wasting your time. Or, You know, all of those negative shit that they put onto you because of how they felt about themselves, right? And that lack mindset that they had within themselves in their life that they just spewed out onto you without even thinking twice. Okay, so yeah, Spirit's saying in regards to whatever this career financial situation is, you cannot go into this emotionally. You cannot think what people are going to think, what people are going to say. This, that, the third. You need to very much be in a masculine energy and be like, I'm getting shit done. And period. Emotions out the window. This is all logical, baby. This is what it is. This is what it isn't at the end of the day. So you can't be emotional about it because that's something that can be stressing you or nerving or bringing up these nerves because you're thinking emotionally about it. Like, oh, I'm stressed, or oh, what are people gonna think? Or oh, no, it needs to be like, okay, logically, I'm gonna make this shit happen. Logically, if I put all of my time and work into this, boom, I'm gonna make it happen. That's the type of energy. But yeah, I keep hearing masculine energy, be in that masculine energy. Okay. Yeah, so I also see you're like, what is this? I don't know what okay, I guess I'll talk about it, but there's someone that's coming up as like immature or a player that you ended things with. This person wants to stop you. Number one, they want to stop you from moving on and finding someone better and moving on with your life. But also, this person felt not good enough for you in ways as well. This person could have had really low self-esteem and they kind of like took it out on you. But at the end of the day, you kind of realize this person isn't your soulmate. This person isn't the type of person you want long term, right? So I think you were in your head about this for a little bit though. I feel like you were in your head about this. There's something with like you feeling like you couldn't speak up or something. I don't know if this person made you feel like you couldn't speak up or you had to walk on eggshells, because in regards to communication, I'm getting stuck. Yeah, like there's just something where you felt like you couldn't become your best self while having this person around, because we have you, the star, and you fighting for your wish fulfillment and to become this person that you want to become, and you just realize that this person ain't it, baby. This person ain't it if you just want to get simple with it. So some of you are balancing yourselves out, and you're just out here, like you're out here, people don't really know what you're doing, who you're doing it with, like that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, and instead of looking for love here, there, over there, behind me, you're pouring it all into yourself. And that is another thing Spirit's saying. Stop looking for freaking love or wholeness within everybody, everything else. The career, that'll make me happy. The money, that'll make me happy. Finding love, that'll make me feel fulfilled. You're doing it wrong. You could want these things, but feeling like that's what's going to make you feel whole or better or happier, that's where you're screwing up there. Right now needs to be focused on you and leveling up. That's it. Okay, what else do we have? Actually, I want to get you guys some just general advice really quick. But conclusion, yeah, some of you guys are just coming to the conclusion it's now or never, baby. Like, especially with glowing up in this career financial situation, you're like, it's now or never. It's like you're at the finish line and it's scary. And I feel you guys, bro. You are just nervous, and that's okay to be nervous, but keep telling yourself that's the emotional part. That's the emotional part where you're freaking yourself out. So yeah, you're leaving a lot of things behind, whether it's jobs, friends, family members, mindsets, everything. Like, you're leaving that shit behind. But be aware that the devil is going to be tempting you. The devil's going to be tempting you with all these things, trying to return and keep you stuck. Like I said, whether it's a mindset, whether it's people, this is a battle that you need to be willing to fight. If you're not willing to fight it, you're going to stay stuck, period. There's no ifs, ands, or about it. And you need to look at yourself in the mirror. There's something big about understanding that you deserve these things. You deserve that job. You deserve to pour into yourself. There's something big with that. So keep focusing on that self-confidence. Keep focusing on that self-confidence and I'm hearing cutting certain shit out, but making sure it's cut the F out. Stop going back to these things. There's something where you keep going back to that mindset. You keep going back to that ex. You keep going whatever, man. And it's just, you're keeping yourself in this cycle. But I keep hearing you're very well aware of this. You're very well aware of this. It's time to take accountability. And I'm not here to lie to nobody. I'm here to tell you what the hell I'm seeing. So, yeah. Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. Like, we've all been here. We've all been here, but some of you were devoted to being a victim of your circumstances. And just purging, like, you know, just crying, just like, fuck, like, everything's happening to me. Everything, everybody, and I just can't. And like, like, that's what I'm saying. We've all been there. I've been there. I've probably been there, you know, so many times. But it's like, the whole thing is, feel it. Feel that shit. Feel it, right? Cry, let it out. Feel bad for yourself. But then get the hell out of that. Get the hell out of that. Be like, all right, let's go. All right, cool. Like, yeah, this thing happened in my life and it sucks. And I'm going to have to deal with this shit. But I'm not going to sit down and die. You know, I can't sit down and die. Nobody's going to put the food in my mouth. Nobody's going to tell me I'm pretty or freaking handsome every day. Nobody's going to do that shit. Who's putting your clothes on every day? Who's putting the food into your mouth? Who? You, right? Stop relying on other things to make you whole. You need to do that for you. You need to look out for you. You need to protect you. Yeah, forgive yourself. You know what I mean? Forgive yourself. I feel like you're about to be feeling just a lot more balanced as you reinvent yourself, because you're feeling more confident. You're pouring into yourself. You're doing things that make you feel good about yourself and make you feel more confident. You know, think about your highest self. What would that person look like? How would that person act? How would that person's posture be? Go into the little things. How would that person's posture be? How, like, you know, like, I know for me, say for example, like I've been through a lot of things, and I've put up like this very much protective energy about myself, where I can come across as maybe hard or intimidating towards people, and I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I want to be more kind and loving. It's so hard sometimes though. Like, I have it in me for the people who like are close to me and deserve it. That's how I feel. But you know, find these things about yourself and change them. You know, change them, because you know that it will make you a better person. You know, sometimes, like, even going in the store, it's so, sometimes, I'm really admitting a lot of things right now, but it's like sometimes just going in the store and even just complimenting someone, I'll get this urge like, okay, I should compliment this person, it'll make their day. And then I get that voice that's like, nah. But then I'm like, you know what? Boom, I just blurted out. There's a lot of things that maybe some of you need to start taking yourself out of your comfort zone, and start small. Like with the example that I just gave you, start small with taking yourself out of your comfort zone, because once you start doing that, that's where it builds up. You're like, okay, I felt very uncomfortable doing that, but I did it anyway. And you know, and then today maybe I'll do something else that makes me uncomfortable, you know. So yeah, you're learning a lot of lessons now. Yeah, most of all about settling, because there's just something about your environment where you grew up that settling was normal, settling was okay, and that's just what it is. That's life, baby. That's what I'm hearing. Hey, that's life. Life sucks. Hey, that's life. It's a struggle. No, it's not. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be struggles, but I'm just saying, like, people have made, like, every little thing you've heard ever since you were a child have made you feel like you need to settle, or you need to accept what it is what it is. That's not what it is. Yes, there will be struggles. There will be problems in life. It's all about how you deal with it and how you view it, and how you do not become a victim. Cool. Sit in that victim energy for a few hours or even a day. Shit. But you need to crawl out of it. You know, literally crawl out of it, because the shit is hard. You got to force yourself to. And forcing yourself to do something that you really don't want to do, that's never easy. That's never easy. The answer is yes. A lot of you guys have to start forcing yourself to do shit. Even, like, I always say this, but start with the small things. Start with the small things. Getting your shit organized. It will always make you feel better and cleaner and cleaner minded as well. You get a, yeah, I mean, that is true. That is the truth. Okay, let's get some advice. What is some general advice for you guys? Yeah, I'm hearing dream big and don't let nobody stop you. You cannot care about anybody or anything else in regards to what you're going for. Yeah, I'm seeing a bull. Like, you need to start being in this energy of like a big ass bull that's about to tear shit down and tear shit up. And I don't care about you, what you say or what you're gonna do about it. I don't care. Because again, you're not putting the food in my mouth. You're not clothing me every day. Who are you? Who are you? You know, your significance is whatever I make your significance to me, right? Your comments are whatever I'm going to make the significance of those comments to me, right? So understand that you create your reality and shit. What is some advice? What is some advice? I'm hearing clean up, clean up. That could be like literally, or it could just mean like inside you need to cleanse your soul, get some sage. If some of you need advice on like what sage to get, how to go about it, where to get them, like I could definitely help you with that. You know, and I personally believe it's not the sage that, you know, cleanses the energy. I feel like it's the intention. Your intention is everything. Your intention, I'm cleaning this out and every shitty energy is leaving. Like, you know? Anyway, all right, free will conclusion. So coming to the conclusion that you have free will, like I said, if you're not going to do it, nobody's going to do it for you. Some of you guys, maybe in the past or whatever, like, or I'm going to just say in general, don't ever wait for a savior, someone to come save you. Like, no, come save yourself. Come save yourself, okay? Yeah, I'm also hearing, like, I know, no one wants to hear this shit, and maybe this won't resonate with you. Leave it for someone who does need it, but it's like, shoot, hold on. I just went blank-minded real quick. There's just something about stop waiting for other people to make you whole. That's really what I keep receiving. Or looking for validation in other people. Give that shit to yourself. You know, you don't need someone to show that they like you or care about you or pour into you just to be like, oh, okay, I'm worth it. Like, you know? All right. What else do we need to do? Yeah, because there was a point where some of you guys, like, there was a lot of shadow work you had to do on yourself and you just weren't doing it. Like, there was a lot maybe you were going through and maybe certain things were going on, but there was just no work, time, and energy going into it. Maybe there was a little bit, right? But Spirit's saying, hey, you could do so much more and you need to freaking realize within yourself. Okay. What advice? What advice do we have here? Listen, this is gonna irritate me, but it's like, in regards to reinventing yourself and going for this career, I just keep seeing people like trying to make you feel like you can't, or you can't do that, or like kind of just laughing off whatever you're saying you want to do because of their own, again, lack mindset. But it's like, yeah, I literally, like, I'm hearing jokey, like, haha, okay. And you know, it might actually hurt because I feel like these are people saying this shit or acting like this that are supposed to be there for you and like root for you, be like, yeah, you could do whatever you want to do, go for it. And instead these people are like, you know what? It's almost like some people want you to stay like lower because it makes them feel better about themselves. It makes them feel better about themselves. Look, oh my God, that's crazy. It says the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Yeah, okay. I'm also hearing anything that is affecting you, you are allowing to affect you. So if something, like I said, something shitty happens, someone says something shitty to you, someone cuts you off in traffic, you have to understand, am I going to allow this to affect me or am I not going to allow this to affect me? It's up to me. And sometimes that takes a little bit of training in regards to your mindset. And you need to understand you're worth that training, you're worth that work. Okay, because once you become your best self, your money improves, the love comes in, everything gets better, and you finally don't feel that stress and that anxiety of, oh my God, I want to become this person, but I can't, or I want to become this person, and time keeps passing by, and like, that is the type of energy I've been feeling throughout this reading. Yeah, I'm just hearing, drop it, drop all those thoughts in your mind. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. Drop it and go for it. Logic is what needs to be had here. I just keep seeing like you returning to some type of chaos or destructive habit or cycle or mindset, because it's something like you've had just all your life. Like, we have nostalgia. It's something you've had all of your life, some type of mindset that you quite literally need to rip yourself out of. All right, so that's just what I'm seeing here with that. Okay, so yeah, but a lot of you guys are understanding that you've been maybe settling in life. Okay, so now you're ready to compromise with yourself. The only thing is that pause, that waiting period, that, all right, waiting for the right time, that is exactly what needs to be cut out. Okay, So that's what I'm seeing. And, you know, last thing, stop relying on other people to heal you or make you whole. Okay? Communication, patience. Yeah, I'm also hearing something about other people could wait. You might feel like you need to answer the phone. You need to pay attention to this person or that person in your family or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. And you're freaking yourself out to the point where you can't even pour into yourself because you're pouring into everybody else. You cannot feel bad for separating yourself right now. You got to do what you need to do. Like, especially in order to have this fresh start, if people aren't willing to be patient and understanding that you need a second to work on yourself, screw those people. Those people are selfish individuals who only care about themselves, and their love is very much conditional. It's very much conditional. It's like, I'll love you, I'll care about you if you do this, that, and the third. If you don't do this, that, and the third, we're gonna have a problem, right? Those are the type of people that you don't want in your life, okay? Low vibrational ass people. So that's what I'm seeing. And yeah, like, it's just crazy because now it's saying family's about to be observing you leveling up and they're about to feel real stupid. Yeah, recognizing that they're the ones that are bound and they're the ones who... Something about your self-worth. Yeah, that's another thing. Something about your self-worth. Like, don't feel bad to be confident and don't feel bad to come across as conceited or arrogant or whatever it is, because that could be affecting few of you to really become the best you. Like, I don't want to come across as like arrogant or like, you know, screw that. Because remember the act as if method. You want to become that person, act as if you are that person right now, because then it just becomes clockwork. Then you really become that person. It's all part of manifestation. So there's something about you having to block out everything else. People's mouth, what they have to say, people's opinions. I'm almost hearing live your life like you're in this imaginary bubble. Like, yeah, let people think you're absolutely delusional. Like, let them. Because this delusion is what's going to lead you to the success that you have been yearning for. Okay? Yeah, and there's something big, like, throughout your life, always. People had very low self-worth or low self-confidence, and they projected that onto you, whether it was bullying you or telling you, hey, you can't do this, hey, you can't, or laughing at your goals or your plans, belittling you, whatever it is. And it was all a direct reflection of themselves is really what I'm getting here. So Spirit's saying, yeah, it's almost like people wanted to put, like, whatever this goal of yours is, I don't care if it's confidence or if it's something with career, it's like not spirit, it's almost like people purposely tried to make you feel nervous or scared about going for this. Like, people wanted you to stay mute, people wanted you to stay low and maybe even lower than them because it made them feel better about themselves. And as you're like, yeah, I'm going for this, yeah, I'm feeling real confident, I'm feeling real good, people are looking at you like, okay. Even family, friends, like, okay, you do that. And it's just funny because you guys are about to blow these people out the damn water. And they're like, oh, shit. You did that? How did you do it? Oh, my God. Like, can you just give me some advice? Like, oh, my God, would you be able to, like, help me with my business or maybe promote my little thing I got going on? That's so cool. Like, pro. All of a sudden, people are about to be up your ass, babe. It's crazy out here. So that's what I have for you guys. You guys are leveling up, and the biggest thing is don't allow other people's opinions to sway you, and don't give a shit about what people gotta say. Do you live in that delusional bubble? Do it. That's the only way you're gonna get to where you want to get. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, so continue being your authentic self. And that is just gonna set you freaking free, man. That is gonna set you free, guys. That's what I have for you. Comment below.